Hi, well today I thought let's do a review of the crappiest amp that I got. And this is like a DAVE Larios TC20R guitar amp solid state from the 80s. It's got a little speaker in it. It's about 18 centimeters in diameter. Let's have a look. Something like that, 18 centimeters. And it's got volume and a reverb, bass, treble, and even gain, and a low and a high input. Let's first have a listen how it sounds, and then have a look at inside. Nick. Controls at noon, the ones where the pointers are gone are also up. You could better to dial in some more treble here. It's very bassy. Then again, this is the neck up pickup on the Telecaster. Middle position. Bridge. Some more gain. Distortion is crap. Absolutely crap. Let's sounds like a Dr. Z amp when you hit it. Well, here's the back of the amp. It's got a nice line out, some nice corrosion, a serial number, an effects loop, and even a phones jack. Vol Wasser.
Rustig natuurlijk.
Oh.
Huh, buddy? Lekker slapen dan al?
And there's a Sultan speaker inside. There seems to be some affiliation with Sultan in later years, but these amps were made in Bulgaria by Vlad Balev, a guy who worked on amps, and specific transistor amps. This is the reverb in here, but it's in cardboard, I think. I can feel something, but we cannot see it. Okay, let's take the chassis out and disconnect the speaker first. Here she is. DL71. The strangest thing is that the opamp here, the DL71, says Portugal. I don't see any problems, and I don't think I will be changing much for now. I do happen to have a spare opamp DL71 of the non-Portugal type, just Texas Instruments, so we might put that in and see whether there's any improvement in the gain circuit, because it appears to be close to the gain knob, which was acting up and behaving strangely. So we'll swap that chip out for this one, and then close it up and see if it sounds any different. For there's not really much hum. There's no reason to replace the filter caps. There is a trimmer inside. I don't know what it does. It's probably, I don't know. Underneath these heat sinks there are the power transistors. You can see their legs here. They seem to be fine as well. There are these old capacitors, these black ones. But let's just swap out this chip. Okay, just for reference, let's measure the impedance of the speaker here, this Sultan thing. Let's see what it's got. .8, 6.9 ohms. That's very peculiar. 7 ohms. I think there's some improvement in the distortion circuit, and at least when the gain is full up, there is less noise. So swapping out chips seem to have helped a bit. There is some crackling still going on. I think that's just a very corroded chassis that might be conductive. Goeie bunny. Good dog.